upon his dreams. He is such a wonderful.
Angelo Dundee was more than just a boxing trainer. He was a legend. For decades, he worked with some of the greatest fighters in history, shaping their careers, guiding them in and out of the ring, and becoming a trusted mentor to champions like Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. His insight into the sport wasn't just about technique. It was about understanding fighters' minds, their strategies, and their spirit. Now, for the first time, Dundee has revealed his 7 favorite boxers of all time. The fighters who impressed him not just with their skills, but with their dedication, heart, and ability to rise under pressure. These are the names that inspired him, challenged him, and left a lasting mark on his legendary career. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more fascinating insights from the world of boxing and the secrets behind its greatest champions. 1. Muhammad Ali. No list from Angelo Dundee could ever start without Muhammad Ali. Dundee worked closely with Ali during the prime of his career, guiding him through historic fights like the Rumble in the Jungle and the Thrilla in Manila. Ali's combination of speed, skill, charisma, and intelligence made him not just a champion, but a once-in-a-generation fighter. Dundee admired Ali's ability to read opponents, adapt mid-fight, and combine strategy with showmanship. More than that, Ali's heart and resilience, his willingness to fight when the odds seemed impossible, set him apart. Dundee often said that Ali could make a strategy work even when the world doubted it, which is why he remained Dundee's favorite boxer for decades. YouTube is full of fight footage, interviews, and Dundee's own commentary, showing the dynamic between trainer and fighter that helped create some of boxing's most iconic moments. 2. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard was another of Dundee's favorite fighters, and for good reason. Leonard was a blend of speed, precision, and tactical brilliance that made him one of the most complete boxers in history. Dundee loved working with Leonard because he was not just naturally talented but also exceptionally coachable, someone who could absorb guidance and elevate it in the ring. Leonard's victories against legends like Roberto Duran and Thomas Hearns showcased his ability to adapt under pressure and use every tool at his disposal. Dundee often praised Leonard for his mental toughness, his strategic mind, and his willingness to take risks without losing composure. Watching Leonard fight, Dundee saw not just power or speed, but artistry, which is why he considered him one of his all-time favorites. 3. Carmen Basilio. Carmen Basilio may not be a household name to casual boxing fans, but to Angelo Dundee, he represented everything a fighter should be: grit, determination, and an unbreakable will to win. Basilio was known for his relentless style, stamina, and ability to come back from adversity, qualities that Dundee admired deeply. Basilio's fights were often grueling, with back-and-forth action that tested both skill and endurance. Dundee valued fighters who could combine heart with intelligence in the ring, and Basilio fit that mold perfectly. You can find old fight clips and interviews on YouTube that demonstrate why Basilio earned Dundee's respect as one of the sport's most courageous and strategic fighters. 4. Floyd Patterson. Floyd Patterson was a boxer who combined explosive punching power with elegance and speed, earning him the nickname the Gentleman of Boxing. Angelo Dundee admired Patterson not just for his victories, but for his approach to the sport. Patterson had the rare ability to deliver knockout punches without losing his composure or form, making him one of the most technically sound heavyweights of his era. What impressed Dundee the most was Patterson's resilience. He became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at the age of 21, and after losing his title, he fought his way back to reclaim it, a feat that demonstrated mental toughness, discipline, and unyielding dedication. Dundee often spoke about Patterson's calm demeanor in the ring, contrasting it with the explosive energy he brought with every combination. This balance of power and poise made Patterson a master at controlling fights, reading opponents, and exploiting openings at exactly the right moment. Patterson's bouts against fighters like Ingemar Johansson, particularly the historic trilogy where he lost and then regained the title, showcased his strategic brilliance under pressure. Dundee respected fighters who could adapt mid-fight, absorb setbacks, and still execute a game plan. And Patterson embodied all of that. You can find full fight highlights and interviews on YouTube, demonstrating why Angelo Dundee held him in such high regard. 5. Benny Leonard. Benny Leonard was not the biggest puncher, nor the most physically imposing fighter of his era, but Angelo Dundee saw in him a true mind. Leonard's greatness came from his ring intelligence, footwork, and strategic thinking, qualities that Dundee valued above all. Leonard approached boxing almost like a chess game, calculating each move, anticipating his opponent's reactions, and using speed and precision to outmaneuver even the toughest competitors. Dundee often highlighted Leonard's fights against the era's top contenders, noting how Leonard could neutralize a stronger opponent without relying on brute force. It was Leonard's understanding of timing, distance, and angles that made him so exceptional. In Dundee's eyes, Leonard represented the perfect combination of skill, wit, and adaptability, a fighter who could win on technique and brains, not just brawn. What made Leonard particularly remarkable to Dundee was his ability to read a fight before it happened. He could sense when to attack, when to defend, and when to psychologically outsmart his opponent, making him nearly untouchable in the ring. For fans today, YouTube has footage of Leonard's classic bouts, which illustrate why Dundee described him as a master strategist, a boxer whose intelligence elevated the sport itself. 6. Archie Moore. Archie Moore, known as the Old Mongoose, was admired by Angelo Dundee for his longevity, adaptability, and tactical brilliance. Moore had one of the longest professional careers in boxing history, and his ability to remain competitive for decades impressed Dundee immensely. Moore's knockout power and strategic thinking made him dangerous in every fight, and Dundee appreciated the combination of experience and cunning he brought to the ring. You can find highlights of Moore's fights on YouTube, which showcase his ability to adjust to opponents, control the pace, and execute complex strategies, traits that made him one of Dundee's all-time favorite fighters. 7. Rocky Marciano. Finally, Angelo Dundee included Rocky Marciano, the only heavyweight champion in history to retire undefeated on his list. Marciano's relentless work ethic, stamina, and unyielding determination made him a fighter who could never be underestimated. Dundee admired Marciano's ability to push through every obstacle, absorb punishment, and keep coming forward, qualities that exemplify the heart of a true champion. Watching Marciano fight was watching a man completely dedicated to his craft, with no room for weakness or hesitation. For Dundee, Marciano wasn't just a favorite because of victories. He was a symbol of perseverance, toughness, and an indomitable spirit. Angelo Dundee's list of favorite boxers isn't just about skill or victories. It's about heart, intelligence, and the ability to inspire both inside and outside the ring. From Muhammad Ali's charisma and resilience to Sugar Ray Leonard's precision, Carmen Basilio's grit, Floyd Patterson's grace, Benny Leonard's tactical genius, Archie Moore's experience, and Rocky Marciano's unstoppable determination, each fighter left a unique mark on Dundee's legendary career. Their influence shaped not just the sport of boxing, but also the way Dundee approached training, strategy, and mentorship. If you enjoyed this inside look at Angelo Dundee's personal favorites and want to discover more untold stories from the world of boxing, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the lives of the sport's greatest legends.